Shout out to everyone in the comments. However, this live is specifically for men. Like this live would have been specifically for men, since today is happy Women's Day. Okay, there's never a happy Men's Day. You have happy Father's Day and those kind of things. So I don't even know why there's nothing for like happy Men's Day na vitu kama hizo. So this live is specifically for the men. Jegawa Mudhaka, I got you covered. When it comes to the men, Jegawa Mudhaka, I got you covered. Sawa sawa. Now, so happy Women's Day to all the women out there, Sijui International, whatever crap, all these names that they give you. Remember, Mother's Day is when the moon is at the highest. So all these holidays coincides, whatever the name is, to something. Now, so this one is going to be a short one and quick one, because I'm not going to sit around and continue allowing women to destroy men intentionally or non-intentionally, based on the movies that you are watching, based on the music that you are listening to, based on the fact that there's a war going on, a spiritual war going on the family structure, where they are attacking the family. So I'm not going to sit back. If I have to deviate from talking about spirituality and attack the real templates, then this is it. I not sit back and allow the men to be destroyed, because there's so many things that the men don't even realize that the women are doing without the men realizing that there's a plan to have the men destroyed. So I'm going to start it like this. What is the role of a woman to a man? The role of a woman to a man is to make your man feel like, if it's not a 10 out of a 10, you're supposed to make your man feel like he's an 8 or a 9 out of 10, 24/7. That's your work as a woman. Now, there has been these natures of females, and they need to be exposed, because most of you women don't even know that you are doing this, because this is happening without your intention. This is happening behind the scene. This is happening because you are all GMO'd. You have been GMO'd by the things you watch, the things you listen to. You allowing women to stand mbele ya wamama wakitusi president in the name of cursing. You have to see these things. I've been seeing on TikTok wamama wakisema ati wanapikia wanaume dawa za family planning. Ati don't sit back and allow a man not to love you. Si umpikie dawa ya family, umpikie mwezi moja na umpikia unampea. This man hata haiamusha tena, hata ila ana mwanamke mwingine. No!
You cheat back on a man. The only man who you are hurting is your dad for raising such a disappointment.
Yeah? My lord, I wonder.
And for you not to be a disappointment, let me educate you. Just go, nunua family planning, blend even a smoothie for like 1 week. Of course, family planning haina harufu. For 1 week.
She actually got men worried.
Mtu wako akikupata ukicheat, by the way, we potea. In fact, unafaa utoke mbio mpaka barabara ijikunje kama carpet.
It's unacceptable. We cannot sit back and allow the women destroy the remaining part of the men based on the society that we are in. We already have enough battles out there. The system has been rigged to make sure that the men no longer have work. The system has been rigged to make sure that the men get drunk. Every day they are advertising alcohol. Every day they are promoting football for free. You can watch football for free on DSTV, but you cannot watch anything that can help you to grow. So this is unacceptable, and I'm not going to sit back and allow the women to destroy the remaining part of the men. Some of the ways that these women have designed on how to start destroying the men. Number 1, understand that as a man, okay, the first thing that the women are going to do is to attack your confidence. The women are going to attack your confidence to give you a lower perception of your sexual market value. Okay? So, when they start doing this, when the women start attacking your confidence, they are doing this so that they can give themselves a reason to leave you. Nowadays, everywhere you go, the women are like, asumwache. Kwani wewe ndio mtu wa kwanza? Si umwache, si mamaka wako. And the fact that we have a pandemic of single mothers, again by design, and most of you, your mothers are already separated from your fathers. So when we are tukiongea maneno ya single mothers, atuongei maneno ya mkomadhe peke yake ama mwenye wako nyumbani or they are married. We are even talking about your mother who has no husband. Alikuwa na bwana wameachana. The fact remains she's a single mother. There's nothing like divorce ama wameachana. She's a single mother. They're no longer with the husband. The first thing that these women are going to do to you, which they are learning as a template from the stupid movies they are watching, the music they are listening, what they are listening to, akina, what is promoted.
I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring.
The first thing that a woman will do is attack your confidence. Why? She wants to give herself reason to leave you. So how will this start? Because a lot of men don't even know how these things start. These things start by their tone of voice. So if you are careful, and remember, when I teach from experience. God put me on this world to teach from experience. So I take my relationships and everything in my life as an example on what is happening outside. I'm intelligent enough to know that if I'm picking something, whether it's coming to me, whether it's coming to someone that I know, whether it's someone who has come to my DM, I'm picking the current affairs and what is happening outside there. So the first thing that a woman is doing to do is to change her tone of voice. That will shift. So the first thing she's going to do, she's going to talk to you rudely. She may not know it, but she has been picking it from the movies. She has been listening to other women. She has been looking at the society. She has been programmed by her movies. So her tone of voice, how a woman will talk to you, starts to shift. She's going to start giving you short answers. She can't even type anything. Okay, okay, just an O and a K. Okay. She's going to start ignoring you. Okay? So then she's going to start to make you feel like you are small, digging at you. So why is she doing this? She's doing this to dig at your internal confidence. She wants your internal convictions that you have for yourself to feel irrelevant. She wants you to start feeling like you're not competent enough. She wants to make you feel like you're not confident enough. Remember, as a man, you are always wanted to feel, or you are always needed to, you should always feel competent, confident enough. That is why they say, fake it till you make it. As a man, you're supposed to feel strong. As a man, you're supposed to feel smart, even if you're the dumbest motherfucker in the class. As a man, you're supposed to do things. You're supposed to feel like you can do something. Whether you're doing it now or not, you're supposed to feel like you can do it. As a man, you're supposed to feel like you can afford that car. It doesn't matter whether you can do it or not. As a man, you're supposed to feel like you can own that house. As a man, you're supposed to be made feel that you are capable. Regardless of what the society is creating, regardless of the realities out there, as a man, you are the externalizing. You are the word. Thought, hermeneutics, Sonic the Hedgehog. Externalizing. A woman will never be a man. A woman is to contain, to receive. Never to be at par with you or compete with you. She's supposed to be your helper. That's by design. You are thought. You are the stick. You are the staff. That is why you have a dick between your legs. Because you are supposed to go into a space, into a woman. You're supposed to go out there. So by default, you're supposed to feel like you are strong, masculine. And you're supposed to have your woman look at you like that. Your woman is supposed to look at you like you are that type of guy. Your girlfriend is supposed to look at you like you are that type of guy. A guy who is smart and capable and strong. A guy who she's supposed to make you. You're supposed to feel like you are capable of doing things. The goal of a woman is to make you feel like you're on top of the world. The role of a woman is to make you feel like you are that guy. Okay? She's supposed to make you like you are the macho man. That's the role of a woman. Look at Beyonce. When she's talking about Jehovah, there's clips of Beyonce talking to Jay-Z, telling Jay-Z, thank you, Jay-Z, for making me the woman that I am. And that is Beyonce, with all her money, with all her success. And she's giving birth for Jay-Z, and she's raising children for Jay-Z. She may produce a record, because maybe Jay-Z had his eyes on other women, which is normal for men. No man was built for one woman. Hiyo ni monogamy. Hiyo ni ya kanisa. Those are lies. It has not worked for 2,000 years. It will not work for another 50,000 years. Unless you are so GMO'd that you lose or you forget your role as a man. Now, so how will this woman, who her first thing now is to dig at your confidence, how is she going to attain this? How is she going to get you? So she's going to make you start feeling like you're not that guy. Okay? She's going to start slowly, because they have been programmed by these TVs. She's going to start making you feel like you're not that guy. Listen, when she starts talking to you with a rude voice, the reason she's doing that is because she wants it to affect you. She wants it to affect you. AKA, she will start looking at you like you are disgusting. She will start, when she's around you, making you feel like you are disgusting. Okay? She will be pissed at you when you are around her for no reason. Why? Because her first step is to attack your confidence. How does she do this? She's going to try to give you a lower perception of your own sexual market value. The moment you start doubting your own attractiveness, you have failed the test. So men, don't do this. Don't do this. We cannot continue losing men to suicide over petty things, whereby they have created a template through the movies. Because, you see, you guys, you are so programmed, you don't understand how this world works. You don't understand that everything has been set up to fail you. I told you the war is spiritual. Your women are destroying your men. The number of suicide rates. When I go to my DM, someone comes to me, I just lost my brother. I'm like, I'm so sorry, may his soul rest in peace. So I don't even want to ask why they are gone. Then the same guy comes to me, is like, I'm like, wait a minute. So when a woman starts attacking you, she wants your spirit to take a hit, to give herself reasons to leave you. Not because she wants to be alone, but because this is what they are watching every day. This is what they are listening to their mother say every day. This is what they are listening to in the music. So by default, subconsciously, she wants to give herself reasons to leave you. But a woman is not going to leave you if you still got your swag. A woman is not going to leave you if you are still high-value man. A woman is not going to leave you when you are still out there. So she has to destroy you. That is even why that Heze's woman is doing that. She could have left Heze without any reason. Angeambia tu Heze tuachane. But she has to destroy him. She has to make sure that he has no swag. She has to make sure Heze will never be seen the same again. Ata I dance tena. Okay? Because it is hard for a woman to leave a guy who still have confidence with himself. So the new thing that is happening now is that women are bent on destroying men's confidence before they leave them. Because it is hard for a woman to leave a guy who still has a sexual appeal. A woman has to leave you. She cannot leave you standing. A woman is not going to leave you if you are still masculine. Because you're still going to be attractive to another woman. So she has to destroy you first. That is why that woman on TikTok was talking of cooking family planning pills for her husband. Why? She wants to make sure that that man has no sexual appeal. She wants to make sure that that man has no swag. He's destroyed. She cannot leave him standing. All these women, I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Akina Bibia Hezindongo, I'm watching you. Msichana anapika sijui please, I'm watching you online. I can see the pattern. It's hard for a woman to leave a man who is still outside, who is still standing. AKA, it's hard for a woman to leave a man who still has a masculine spirit. So as a man, do not lose that. Because that woman is testing your internal strength. She is testing your internal confidence. She wants to know, who are you on the inside? What makes you? What are you made of? So the second you miss all these things, the second you lose, the second you get emotionally reactive. And remember what I've told you. I test these things myself. And the moment you get emotionally reactive, that is the second you give her a reason to have one foot out of the door of that relationship. That is the moment now you have that woman. She has started doing what you call monkey branching. You have given that woman a step to start side chatting other niggas. You have given that woman a moment now to be more confident in herself, because now she has started digging at you. And like I said, either you are going to tap the screen and share the message or not. Weak men, bitter male, share this message to your men. We have had enough suicides now. We have had enough men jumping from windows over women, because the women have a new template now. It is going to be extremely hard for anyone to have a relationship starting 2024 when you go to year 8. It's going to be hard. Because the template that has been pushed by the worldview, through their music, through their programs, through their books.
I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring.
Gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside of me, quick jump out for you.
Whatever you are listening to, this is the intention, to make sure that the woman is constantly digging and destroying a man's confidence, aka his masculine spirit. This is spiritual. So when a woman has succeeded first in now digging you, in bringing your confidence down, in starting to make you second out yourself, then she's going to move on to the next step. They do this in steps. They use this in steps, not because they want to, but it is what they are being taught. I told you, when I'm watching your programs, I don't see what you're seeing. I look at the templates. So this is a program. This is a movie.
Couldn't I do the farm chores even though I'm a girl?
That's not the way of things, and you know it.
But couldn't I? I'm as strong as a boy, and I prefer to be outdoors instead of cooped up in a kitchen.
So what is the template? I'm not looking at what they are showing you, because it's not what you see, it's how you see it. I'm looking at the template. I'm thinking, who sat down and created a show and called it Jealous? Who sat down and promoted it? Who sat down and created a show, called it the house, sijui the house pants, sijui the house, sijui the housewives of sijui basketball player. So what is that template? Who is sitting down and creating a script? Keyword, a scripture on how they want women to treat men and talk to men. What is that template? So, once they bring your masculine spirit down, once you lose it as a man, once now you have lost your sex appeal, either they cook the pills for you, or they destroy you online, call you bitches, and shout out to, what do we call this guy? Nick Denda. Shout out to Nick Denda. Yeah, he understood the assignment. Now, if you want to know how Nick Denda fell, go to my pictures. You're going to see me with... Anyway, that's not important. So now, once this has occurred now, they will start now using their words to get at your subconscious. As the man now. Okay? The next thing they do, they start losing interest in sex. So your woman is going to start subconsciously, after the words have been working, now she's going to use sex. She's no longer going to be interested in sex. So she's going to start giving you those stupid excuses. I'm not in the mood. All the excuses that you can come up with. I am tired. You know, now in this world, I'm also working like you, so sometimes I'm never in the mood. Okay? She's going to be pretending she's no longer turned on by you. And this is on purpose. Remember, it's not that she's not attracted to you, but she's working on an idea. She's working on a script. She's working on a template. And this template has been pushed down by what she's watching, what she's consuming. So you can look at the bishop now, who was talking to the president like he's nothing, telling him that she's cursing him. Now think of how she talks to her husband, if she has a husband. If she can talk like that in public, na amekalishwa na wanaume pale press conference, think about how she talks to her husband. If she can make a president feel like he has no balls, think of what she can do to her man. Toxic feminists in leadership positions by design. So the next thing they do, they deny you sex. The excuses. But why is she doing this? This is on purpose. Because you are still going to find that your woman is sexting other men. She's still going to be sending other men nudes. Remember, it's not that you are not attractive because she's still with you. Remember, it's not that you're not attracted. Otherwise, how did you get her? You are handsome when she met you. You are confident when she met you. You are the man when she met you. So it's not that those things are no longer there. No. That is how you attracted her. It's not that you're no longer attractive. So what is changing is that she wants you to change. You see how you carried yourself the first day when you met her. You went for a date. She wants you to change that. But now she's doing it. Women are very conniving. They start doing this pole. But these programs they are watching, these movies, their mothers, the single mother pandemic, their parents who are separated. This is spiritual warfare on men. And it's about time that men now. I'm not a fan of the red pill of hypergamy, but this is the conversation that we should be having now. We need to bring the divine masculine back. Bring back the men. The masculine frame, the man that you are, that has to be you all the time. Yesterday I went to the gym. Yesterday I went to a few gyms. I went to check on my trainers. I went to check on the people who train in the gyms. And I noticed this. I actually sat back and said, wait a minute. I met so many men who we used to work out with in the gym. They no longer work out. So we are laughing, we are talking. They're like, Ata naona uliacha gym. I'm like, no. My reason for stopping to train was because I was on a self-seeking to find myself journey. I was doing a pilgrimage. I was in the mountains. I changed my diet. I was finding myself. It had nothing to do with me stopping going to the gym. So the reason these women want you to lose your confidence, they want you to lose your swag as men. I think I should start another group. Men of Swag. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, LXG. I remember I used to have a group like that. I think I should bring that thing back now. I'm from the LXG, the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Divine Masculine. The whole plan of these women is to take a hit at your masculine. And they need this to occur so that they can leave you. Because these women cannot leave you until they destroy your masculine. They cannot leave you until they have destroyed you, knowing that you can no longer be standing upright. So they'll cook you these pills, estrogen, to make you fat, to make you feminine. So you can't even go to the gym and you don't even know why. And I'm so happy that that woman came online to talk about what she has been doing to her man. Because this is something I was, should I talk about this? And then I said, okay, wait a minute. And then she said it. Because when a woman knows that you are still attractive to other women around you, she cannot leave you. When your confidence is still up, she cannot leave you. So they have to take a hit at your confidence. They have to make you lose. That is why they are going to go online, akina Hezi Bibi, wakisema what you, so they have to destroy your confidence to stop, ama hata kuingia studio, record ngoma, ama kusimama mbele ya watu. When they cook you their feminine pills, you cannot even go to bed with a woman. Your confidence is lowered. And why is she doing this? So that now she has another reason to leave you. You see, they are conniving, they are planning. Okay? Remember, you as a man, your sexual appeal is what makes you a man. But the moment she starts to destroy that, now she has enough proof to leave you. They do this in stages. I call them frames. Frames. They are giving themselves enough reason to exist. All these women, they are doing that so that they have enough reasons to exist. They can say, alinifanyia, he did this. So they are testing you. They want to still see if you still that man who has a high value. Are you still that high value man that she got attracted to when you are beginning? Okay? What happens when there's no longer any interest in the sex? What will happen when you no longer having sex with her now? What will happen now when she's giving you all these excuses? What will you do now as the man? Automatically, when she withholds the sex, okay, all your red flags now go up. You start thinking, is she sleeping with someone else? Remember I told you, I am the guinea pig. I test these things with myself as tests. You start thinking, am I tall enough? Am I clean enough? Am I earning enough? Is she fucking her boss? Am I not handsome enough? You start now dyeing your hair. You start now driving small cars and fast because you start doubting yourself. But now, she has gotten you where she wanted you. She has gotten you where you have no confidence in yourself now. Now you start dyeing your hair. Now you start shenanigans of a youth because you're trying to regain your confidence because you have already lost it. But you don't see how she got you there. What is she trying to do? She's trying to bring out her insecurities. She no longer adores you now. Okay? She no longer adores you. She no longer cares about you. She stopped caring about you. When you used to step out of the house, she used to come, hey, bona, hebu nikufunge tai. Unajua mimi napenda ukienda kazi yote nikufunge tai. Nimekupigia pasi. All of a sudden, she hates ironing.
I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me...
When you are dear detevadi, you are on sukuru near dear detevadi. She's even going to start buying clothes that she cannot iron so that she can tell you that at least pendi pasi, hata niunanuanga nguo, I pendi pasi. No, because she doesn't. There's no woman who will be lazy to iron for her husband. But you don't see these things. I'm not human. I'm just in a human form. So I see all these templates. So you start asking her, are you not interested in me anymore? Like, are you no longer like, are you seeing someone else? Because it's natural. You start asking her, nini mbaya na sisi? What's wrong? Why are you not interested? But now she has got you. Now she has got you where she wanted. Because now you are reacting emotionally. Remember, you are a man. Now you are reacting emotionally. Now she knows like the demon she is, because women are demonic. And when I say demonic, I don't mean in a bad way. You have to understand that this is an esoteric page at the same time. When I mean demonic, I mean they are led by their desires. They are the feminine. They are the containers. They receive everything. They pick everything. So now that she knows that she's affecting you internally, the moment you start reacting emotionally, she knows that she has got you internally. Now she knows that you are off center. Now you are unbalanced. Now she has victory. Now she has the top spot. Now she has won the positioning. Now she can use this against you to leave you. So now when you confront her, you tell her, Nini mbaya? What's wrong? Why are you no longer interested in me? Are you sleeping with someone else? Now, she's going to turn around and throw it in your face. She's going to tell you, ndio maana mimi na wewe hatuelewani, unashindanga ukinifikiria vibaya. Ndio maana mimi na wewe hatuwezani, our communication is very bad. We have very bad communication. So she's throwing it back at you. She's giving herself reasons now to exit. Because remember, she was one leg inside, one leg outside. And even if she's leaving, si ati lazima akuwe na mtu mwingine anaenda kwa head. No, she's in that state because of the world we are in today. But she wanted that movement based on what she was watching. Or she could be demonic like that. So she has been emotionally disconnecting from you before 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. She has been doing it. You never saw it. She's going to blame it on you, tell you, no, you used to have affairs and everything. No. It has got nothing to do with you as the man. You are walking into these frames that have been created where women are being taught to compete with men.
I'm as strong as a boy, and I prefer to be outdoors instead of cooped up in a kitchen. I don't understand the conundrum.
So now you have given her a reason. Now she's looking for a frame to walk into so that now she has a reason to chase a different man, to chase a different guy's approval. It doesn't matter whether he's his father's age or whatever. Now she has a reason to seek approval. She's going to throw it on your face. You no longer tell me that I'm beautiful. You're no longer there for me. Okay? She's going to start telling you, you know, if a woman is not loved, she may seek this outside of you. Now, of course, this is going to hurt you as a man. Okay? This is now going to, and if you are clever enough, if you're intelligent enough, intellect, you are going to see that she's exiting the relationship, or maybe she has already exited the relationship. And all your suspicions will be correct. You are going to be proved right. Either she has been sleeping around, she is planning to sleep around, sexting, so there's a probability of her sleeping around. So you will find that this thing has been going on pole pole, without you knowing. Because these are the templates that they have out there for these women. And our women don't even see it. But it's a plan. Yeah, I know you don't like the truth. But this is the truth. So, this is how our women are slowly destroying the men who are committing to them. Whenever you commit to a woman, that is how they start destroying you. Do they know? Some of them know. But most of them are doing it subconsciously based on what they are looking out there in the world, in this context, in these movies, in these conversations, in their single mothers, in their single ladies conversations, in their plan by the world to have the female, the divine feminine destroyed, to have the men or push on a behind the scenes so that we can have these feminine women saying we don't need men. So our women are believing that. But never forget that the role of a woman is to make you as a man feel like you are 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10. if you are not a 10 out of 10. It is her job to make you feel like that 24/7. The moment a woman starts to make you feel like you are 5 out of 10, know that one of her natures is being exposed. And now she's getting on that trait of destroying you because you are committed to her. Number one, as a man, don't allow a woman to break your spirit. Don't allow a woman to break your masculine spirit, because that is what keeps you alive. As a man, the moment you lose your masculine spirit, you are going to commit suicide. You are going to lose your life. You are going to do something stupid. You are going to end up in jail. It's the same way they used to do backbreaking. Don't allow a woman to lower your confidence. Don't allow a woman to make you lose your swag. Because your swag is what keeps you high. Your swag is what keeps your sexual market value high. Maintain your sexual market value as a man. Join the gym. Do whatever you need to do. Because when it is high, where your sexual market value is still high, other women will find you attractive. Let those women who no longer find you attractive leave. Wacha wakwende na uko. Women will chase after you. Women will find you attractive if you have your sexual market value high. Maintain it high. And when you notice that these women are doing this to you, take it from me now. I'm the divine masculine. Remove your attention from these women. Pull back. Because your attention is now looked at like low value. Kama huo bibi yako, attention yako is looked like low value. Take it away completely. Pull back. Because the only way you are going to raise it back is by being scarce. Anything that is scarce and available is more valuable. Anything that is scarce and unavailable is expensive. So reinstate your value as a man. Because this thing has been planned as a template in the world to destroy the men. Even the women commenting now, at why can't a man validate himself? Who said that a man has to validate himself? Man does not need to validate himself. What is validation? Why should a man validate himself? To who? Anajivalidate kwa nani? To who? I'm not going to sit back and allow any more men to commit suicide on the fact that they are being destroyed by women. Enough is enough. Atutakuwa tunamuka ati mudomeni aikirie gorova, mudomeni aligithirie ngari, agani yaitire ni undu wa mutumia. Tondu atumia mwabeirwo nyabo kuma haria kanitha from the church itself. The moment you put a ring on a finger, that's a spell. Ocio ni muringa, arume matikira miringa. Arume mekira gotho. Ni oho, witchcraft. Your men in leadership in rings. Already your confidence is gone. Your sexual market value is gone. Mutumia koro yako na ina bete akamenya you are taken. Your sexual market value is gone. So a woman doesn't look at you like you have market value. But you don't see these things. Rest in peace to those people who have committed suicide based on the fact that this is a template ongoing around the world. This is spiritual warfare. Isi ne nyabo, mwabeiro, arume. Yeah, tell that man sorry. And shout out to you for admitting that you did this to your man. That's why I love my page. My page is for self-reflection. Page yako ne akihonia. I don't like hypocrisy. Shout out to you. I'm very proud of you for admitting you did this to your man. Because you didn't know. You didn't know it's what you are watching. basketball, sijui women of basketball, sijui nini. You don't even know it. We should stop that. And you women, you should understand that this is a spiritual warfare. It has got nothing to do with you. Ona ti kwenda kwanyu ni kwabo mwambeirwo thenema ici, dini ici, nyimbo ici muraigua, conversations raigua, arume ni nyamu, ni kwario ciaragio, ukujira arume ni nyamu. Na thoguo no guciarite. Wacoka igure boru niruo top 10. Rĩu nafikiri hiyo ngoma inafika top 10 kwa nini? Why do you think akina Nicki Minaj, I drop my pussy, give this pussy, nonsense. Kwa nini ko top 10? We have beautiful music down here. We have people who, beautiful lyrics, they uplift their men. Akina Jihain Aiko, spiritual music. The way they speak about a man, you feel proud, good music. Neno ni bara mutage meona. Iragukora nginya gwaku mucii. Ukarigwo ala, why is this woman trying to break my spirit? And then you understand, it's not even her. This is spiritual warfare. Onake ndaramenya ni gwikora. Niaje guku doubt. Niaje guku doubt. Niaje guku chimba. Hurting your internal confidence. Anakuuliza tu maswali tu ujinga. Ati wewe uwezi? Wewe ndio ungeota wika ta itha wa Kamau. Nduthi ukaikio na itha wa Kamau. Okay, nyenda itha wa Kamau ndari kuo. A man is always supposed to feel like you are strong. As a man, you are always supposed to feel like you are smart. As a man, you are supposed to feel like you are smart. You are supposed to feel like you can do things. You are supposed to feel like you can drive the best car. You are supposed to feel like you are capable. But now your women has been taught to dig you, to make you feel small. They are starting to make you feel like you're not that type of guy. They have been given goals to make you feel like you're not that kind of guy. Because wakiangalia ni wanaume wagani wanaambiwa ndio wanaume, uria wina gari nene ucio niwe mundurume. Uria ni akeire andu ake. Uria ni igete andu ake wega, akamaiga wega ku. Ciana ici ciranyua guku ciwete guku jasike itaga. Akamaiga amaigete wega na mutumia ucio atuirio ni ARV. Nonsense. More than Friday. Venus. Love and appreciation. And sometimes I come with a flaming sword and I cut both ways unapologetically. And I have no apology saying that I'm not going to sit back and allow the men to continue losing confidence in themselves based on the fact that the women are working hard to destroy the men knowingly and subconsciously. Nagutirira hau. Onaena muduga, when you are in your ego is when you are most powerful. Yes. Divine masculine is ego. What is ego? Self-esteem. When a man has a high self-esteem, ego, that is when a man is most powerful. But our women now, your women, the roles they have taken is to undermine that knowingly and unknowingly. Jega wa muthaka, I'm out.